You guys, I don't know if there's like a plague going on in West Orange, New Jersey for wedding venues, but easily one of the most iconic and well-known wedding venues, I would say, in all of New Jersey, or at least in all of northern New Jersey, is closing as of July 5th of this year. And as of this moment, you can Google to death and you won't find out where it is.
And we were supposed to get married at Circle B Wedding and Event Center in Isanti, Minnesota in less than 2 weeks, so on May 4th of 2024 here. And we just got an email that they effectively immediately closed the venue. And so we have nowhere to go and not getting our money back.
It's been 12 hours since I found out that our wedding venue closed 32 days before our wedding, and they kept all of our money. I know that there were people trying to share our story last night. I tried to comment back.
My wedding is in 51 days, and yesterday we got a call that our venue will be closing down 20 days before our event.
A little birdie has told me that there are 2 wedding venues in the Adelaide Hills that have closed last minute and with no notice. So we've had some inquiries from couples that are getting married really, really soon, like in just a couple of weeks.
Do you stay loyal during the talking stage? Do you get paid when you're in a job interview? What is this? Why are all the girlies doing this? If they do it, it's a red flag, guys. Run away fast. And okay, fine, don't stay loyal. But you're only screwing yourself over if you really like the guy, because a guy doesn't want a woman who is talking to a bunch of other men, sleeping around and being a hoe. Men value purity, innocence, and lack of experience, quite frankly. And you showing him that you have all these other options and you got this little roster that the Caller Daddy Ho podcast host popularized, it only makes you a lot less valuable. So keep digging your own grave, bitch.
I mean, they do it because they think it's cute. They think that this type of whatever they got going on is what a man is going to see and love. He's going to love that about them. He never does. Stop doing that.
How does a woman take care of a man?
What do you mean?
How should a woman take care of a man?
She shouldn't have to.
At all?
No.
Then why should a man date a woman?
What kind of question is that?
Like, what value would you provide to a man?
What? That's a crazy question.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't have to provide some value to a man.
And what's the point of the relationship?
What value do they provide to us?
Protecting you, providing for you.
This is exactly why so many men are just done with dating. Because I have said this before and I will say it again. A man is taught his entire life how to treat a woman. But a woman is taught her entire life how to be treated by a man, not how to treat a man. Ladies, if you want the benefits of a man, you need to put forth some amount of effort. It doesn't even need to be as much effort as him. It just needs to be something, because that is what indicates to a man that you're actually interested in him. And honestly, when one person is carrying all of the load of the relationship, well, how is that fun?
So y'all hate men when they're like perverted, which is obviously valid. But then you hate a man for wanting a woman to respect herself. Out of all things, this man could have asked her to take her top off. He didn't. He asked her to pull it up to cover her cleavage. Y'all literally hate men for lusting over y'all 24/7. This man is doing the opposite and you still hate him. It's like y'all want to be miserable.
I got rejected by a man this week in a way that was kind of actually brutal.
I just want to say I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Fuck no.
Excuse me?
Nah, I'm good. Trust me. I don't know, you just kind of busted looking. I go for more like attractive ones.
Got it.
I have just had my first rejection in the whole of my life at 56, and I tell you what, it was the bitterest pill I've had to swallow.
I just want to say I think you're really cute. I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Hell no, I'm sorry, I got standards.
Ready with me for bed while I tell you about the worst time I've ever been rejected by a guy. I literally have not told anyone this story because that's how humbling the experience was. Background info, I never ever approach guys first because I have anxiety.
I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Oh, thank you. But no, I wouldn't date you if I was straight.
I was rejected by a guy in the most embarrassing and humiliating way possible.
I thought you were really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
I'll be completely honest with you. No offense. I kind of look like Miss Piglet from the Muppets.
I think as a man, I would be, like, obviously scared to ask a girl out, but, like, you have to man up and just do it. But you guys probably get rejected so many times. Like, how do you just, like, become used to that rejection?
Hey, I think you're cute. I was wondering if I can get your Snapchat.
No.
A lot of men are just addicted to being wanted. They don't actually want to build something real with you. They like talking to someone new every few weeks to get new validation. This is what insecurity looks like.
Pretty sure you just described every woman on any dating app ever, since the beginning of time. I could scroll down my feed and find multiple videos of women talking about how they just use dating apps for attention. Pretty sure this is a widely known thing.
Is everyone 6 foot plus here? Like volleyball. So I'm assuming for all of y'all, does a guy have to be 6 foot to date you?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Just because I'm 6'1". You don't gotta be 6 foot.
What about you?
Yeah.
So what's the minimum height you can work with?
Any height.
Any height?
Any height.
What, my height bother you?
No.
Dead ass?
That is. No,
That's rare out here.
we're all people. We're all humans. So why count anybody out?
We got us one.
My last marriage, he was not very much a leader.
Well, he was trying to lead you. He was like, I don't want you doing XYZ, but you were being rebellious.
By not wanting to eat.
You literally cheated on him. But
I-
you said he was controlling, but you ended up cheating on him.
I did.
So men, when it comes to protecting doesn't just mean protecting you from immediate threats, physical violence. It can mean protecting the relationship against your own, no offense, hearted desires. Oh, I want to have a bunch of single girlfriends who are invariably going to end up hating my boyfriend or husband or whatever. By the way, single girlfriends are like the worst thing ever for a relationship. They want their girlfriend back. They want to do hood rat shit. You know, she's prioritizing the husband over the single girlfriends who want to do hood rat shit.
I really enjoy Brian saying hood rat. Hood rat stuff. I enjoy that. Keep that up.
And go get drunk at some bar and go some SoundCloud rapper. Women will put their own relationship at risk. And it's our job as men to be like, no, you're not going to do this really stupid that puts you in a high probability position of cheating.
And not even cheating, right? But danger. Like literal danger. Like legit danger. She doesn't watch her back. She's not worried about security. She doesn't have any awareness. She doesn't protect her drink. There's nothing that she does that is safe. She's going to have you on a certain part of town, in a certain time of night that's not going to be favorable. And you're going to call me and you're going to have me rushing over there at that time of night. And who knows what might happen between the time I'm running out the door, keys in hand, nothing but my underwear on, trying to speed over there and get to you. I might get stopped by a cop. I might, God forbid, get into a wreck. There might be traffic. And maybe there's nobody out there at that time of night. But it might take me a little while to get to you. And anything could happen between now and that time. Be careful.
So you're allowed to say everything that's wrong with men, but if I want to say about something that I've seen that's wrong with women, because for so many reasons, from propaganda, from media, from what feminism has poisoned us with, and I'll say something like, I've seen women be horrible to me or to one another, and I've witnessed some demonic stories. And like I said, it's not that she's jealous, it's that she's envious and she wants to take away what you have, not because she wants it for herself, simply because she doesn't want to see you be happy. The concept of seeing someone else happy short circuits her brain. And I do think that women can be so vicious and so aggressive, and especially when it comes to gossip and reputation, that's their arsenal of choice, right? But I'm not allowed to say this. And it's not me painting a brush that all women are horrible. I've seen some gorgeous divine women, but 1 in a million. The majority is not so fine and dandy and great. But I'm not allowed to say this. They'll deem me as a pick-me or all these horrible things, or as a misogynist or a woman hater or whatever it is. But it's so easy in the same breath to say, but not all men, but always a man. I'll tell you what, not all women, but always a woman. There's always a woman in my comments. Always.
This is just your daily reminder that every man
is a loser until proven otherwise. Have a great Monday.
When you look at these videos and then you see a whole bunch of videos from women saying guys aren't coming up to women anymore. I don't know what's happening. I'm hot and all my friends are hot and guys aren't coming up to us anymore. What is going on? Are you guys just not ballsy enough? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with them? They're seeing video after video after video of you calling them a loser on second one, man-hating, being obnoxious and entitled, being a total nag. Why would they come up to you?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't afford a woman's lifestyle, then date within your budget. Stop shaming women for wanting what you can't provide.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you fuck too many dudes, you need to start dating within your budget, honey. Stop shaming guys for not wanting to be with somebody who's fucked enough guys to field an entire NFL team plus the practice squad.
But honestly, my dad is really, really proud of me. He sees how happy I am. He sees how much my life has changed.
I do want to say, though, I find that very interesting because that kind of shows me that I can do everything right as a father and still have a baby that I wish I would have aborted.
If a nigga talking to me and he ain't got no money, this all I hear.
What's the point of making these goofy little videos to try to trick dudes out of their money? Y'all might as well stop beating around the bush and just post your rate. Because at this point, it's obvious what you're doing. You might as well just put a menu online. That way dudes know what they're paying for and what they're getting.
I think my question would also be, why are you in, looks like an airport, wearing that? Where are you going? Why? For what? Why would anybody be bothered by this? Number one. Number two, why are you standing in the middle of the walkway in an airport when people are zooming and zipping and flying by? Some of these people are running. Some of these people darn near knocking people over, but you standing in the way.
Listen, I'm not here to be the bearer of bad news, nor am I here to burst anybody's bubble, okay? But it's a lot of women out here that are out here bragging and flexing about, I'm getting this man to pay my bills. Yeah, he's giving me money. He's flying me out. He's taking me on trips and whatever the case may be, right? I'm just here to remind you that it is not a flex or anything to brag about if the person that's doing all these things is never a nigga that you would want to be with. Because the reality of it is that the niggas that you do want to be with, you can't get them to do that, okay? So you out here flexing that a 5'2" Oompa Loompa with one eye is out here paying your bills. Yes, he's paying your bills, sis. He has one eye. But the one that's blowing your back out, the one that you really want to be with, you can't get that nigga to treat you like that.
I know the fella's gonna eat this one up. She said she ain't trying to bust nobody bubble. Me? It's the one eye for me. But sis got a whole point. I don't know how y'all do it. Because I cannot date somebody I'm not attracted to. I can't do it. Because eventually that man gonna want to kiss. He gonna want to be intimate. He gonna want to be up under me. And if I'm not attracted to you, yeah, I can't do it. So when he asks for a kiss, what you do? Y'all really be out here messing with Oompa Loompa because he got a couple dollars that he gonna spend on you? Yeah, nah, I'm good, love. Enjoy. So can you be intimate with somebody who you're not attracted to? And is it a flex to have somebody taking care of you who you really don't even want to be with?
So my husband just gets home, right? After working 15 hours in the heat, okay? He comes home, okay? He's all tired, whatever, exhausted, whatever he wants to call it. And he literally asks me, or he says, he doesn't even ask me. All he needs to do is ask, okay? But he literally comes home and says, babe, I just need to lay down. Okay, first of all, what you're not going to do is come lay down as soon as you get home, okay? The trash needs to be taken out. The dishes need to be done. And you need to cook for me. After staying home all day, I deserve to have stuff done for me. It's not all about you, okay? It's about me as well. What about my happiness? My happiness comes from a husband that comes home and is obedient. Okay? I'm not going to have that I need to come home and rest mentality from my man.
Men used to fix cars and build houses. Now they just sit around on podcasts and gossip like they're on The View. Back then, men built things worth keeping. Now they just build followers. Can y'all even name any tools? Do y'all know how to fix a car? Y'all need to put the microphones down and get back under the hood, okay? I know you guys are afraid to break a nail, but I promise you, you're gonna be okay.
Ladies, don't fall for that single BS when you're dealing with a man that's funding you. If he's paying your bills and pouring into your business, he's financially taking care of you in some type of way, like really stepping for you, you are his, okay? It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship with him or if you're not. He will test you. He will see if you're out here dealing with other men. And if you tell on yourself, you're going to ruin it for yourself. That's why he's not going to do what he used to do anymore. That's why when you need him to really come through for you, he doesn't come through for you because he feels like you entertaining these other jokers. So therefore, let me step back. It is the way it is, whether you're in a relationship or you're not. If that man is spending his money on you, doing things where he's financially taking care of you, you are his. You're not single, he's single, okay? Not you.
Damn, that looks like it's taking forever. Just hire a man to do it. It'll get done way faster.
I'm not about feminism at all. I've been anti-feminist since high school because it's really destroyed dating and getting married and having kids.
Why do you think that?
Because it placates off of the natural inclination for women to be corrupt. It's a very corrupt ideology. Women have a particular innate capabilities that can make them very corrupt and manipulative. And I notice with feminism, it really magnifies that because it actually calls it a civil rights movement in the West. And it's a fake civil rights movement in the West, but it really just ends up becoming a big government situation, which is what most civil rights movements in the West is all about. It's not really about your civil rights. It's not an inequality thing because we have equal rights, but I'm at the point now where I'm like, less rights for women, the better, because it's actually becoming such a cancerous society. It's destroying family and tradition, and I'm very patriarchal.
And you know, I could see it. There's like a clear violation of equality, of your rights. I get that. But women, modern women, the feminist movement, they're enacting laws. They're trying to put in place laws for superiority, for power. That's it. It's a power grab.
The owner of Walmart is super eccentric, approaches you and just really likes you for some reason. And they say, I want you to drop out of college, forget your career plans, but I'll pay you $1 million per year. That's a lot. Honestly, I'd be surprised if, no offense, I'd be surprised even if you're at your peak, any of you ever even end up making $1 million in a year. No offense, don't take it the wrong way. All he wants you to do is be a door greeter. You just greet people at the door. Welcome to Walmart. You get paid $1 million a year. You can pursue any kind of romantic relationship you want, and you get to work. Do you take that trade?
To be honest, I'm sorry, still no, and that's
Still
not
no.
because of my relationship ideals, it's because of fundamentally who I am. If I am a door greeter, I consistently crave change, adaptability, adventure, and naturally I fall into I'd fall into a crazy depression.
What about you? You take the deal?
No.
Don't take the deal. Does it change if we up the price? 10 mil?
No, not the price.
Doesn't matter.
No.
10 mil?
No.
Interesting. Okay. Why?
Like, I'm genuinely really interested in psychology, and I want to do that. Like, I want to help people, and
I have a pitch for you. You can psychoanalyze the people as they come into Walmart. A lot of characters in Walmart. Here's my couch. Sit down. You can do some Freud shit. Nope. Okay. Do you take the deal?
Oh man, maybe.
You take the deal. The Walmart deal.
I don't think so. Honestly.
You can't do your little car thing, your clothes thing.
I don't think so. To me, it's more about the freedom of choice. No, I wouldn't.
You don't take it.
I wouldn't take it because I'll be making more than $1 million a year.
Name 3 countries.
Italy, France, Spain.
Italy, China, France. You can't repeat. Well, I don't know what. Just throw out 3 new ones. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of countries. You got this. You go to college, right? Yeah. You go to college.
Yo.
I mean, you have to guess. Italy, China, France. That's all I know. That's all I know. Do you know what country you're in right now? United States. Okay. Yeah, and like, what's the one above the U.S.? Canada. And what's the one below? Below the United States? Alaska. Antarctica. Whatever. No.
I'm sorry, what?
No. Like, what is below the United States? What country? I don't know. You don't know? No.
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, Mexico? Well, is Mexico's like to the side, no?
No, it's from the US. Mexico is not to the side, but...
Well...
My husband just asked me if there was anything I really wanted to try in bed that I've never done before. I would really love to get 8 uninterrupted hours of sleep and wake up with no back pain.
And this is exactly how your husband ends up at a Coldplay concert with the head of HR from his company. So if anyone was wondering how that whole situation transpired, it probably started from a response like this.
You know, I see why men are staying single, because look around. We have women out here bragging about not cooking, not cleaning, not taking care of their home, not being soft, and not being supportive. And then expecting a man to show up as a provider, leader, planner, protector, and lover, while giving him absolutely nothing in return. And yes, I will be the one to say it. A home needs a woman who actually enjoys being a woman. A woman who takes pride in making her home feel warm and peaceful. A woman who loves her man in the same way that she wants to be loved. That is not oppression, that is care. Men are tired of being treated like a walking wallet. Tired of disrespect. Tired of begging for affection and a little peace. So, they are choosing to stay single, not because they hate women, but because they are looking for a woman that values her role just as much as his. And honestly, I don't blame them, because relationships only work when both people show up and give.
She had a train ran on
I have
her.
a question for you. If you are dating someone that you've been dating for a while, say you guys are deep in the relationship, maybe about a year or so, to the point where you feeling like, okay, it's time to take it to the next step, or just the fact that you really are into someone, that you really, are clicking and you like this person, they got a lot of traits that you like, and you get along really well. The only thing that you find out later in a relationship, now you already at least a year in, the thing that you find out is that maybe back in the day she had a train ran on her by people that you knew. Would that change how you felt about her? Would you have a conversation with her? Or how would you handle that situation?
Well, I mean, barring some sort of miracle, the relationship is over. The relationship is over. I mean, not only are you lying, well, that never came up. It never came up, but somehow my finances and my ability to provide came up. Well, I didn't know it was important. Of course not. Of course you didn't think it was important. It never is. Y'all never think anything is important because y'all don't want to say anything about it. Accountability is not important to you.
So Vogue put out an article that says that women are now, quote, embarrassed to have boyfriends. Yeah. According to the Fashion Bible, having a man in your life is seen as cringe and culturally loser-ish. They're writing it on the point of view that women are so independent now and they make their own money and they're such girl bosses. Their argument is all men add to our life is just chaos and confusion and heartache. I don't need a man because I have already everything for myself. That was the argument they're making. It's making men look completely useless, which in my opinion is completely wrong. It's very feminist forward, yeah. She claimed that being with a man is now almost a guilty thing to do. It's awful because, yeah, are there shitty men out there? 100%. Are there shitty women out there? 100%. The way that they're making men sound in this article is that they're completely incompetent and they add no value to a female's life. And that's what kind of ticked me off. Yes, there's bad men, but there's a ton of great men.
I think this generation of dating men, women is so different than how it was before.
How old are you?
29.
Oh, okay.
Why is it that women are allowed to ask how old a man is, but it's taboo for a man to ask how old a woman is?
I think it depends on the context. So you can ask a woman how old she is. Like, I wouldn't be offended if you asked me how old I am.
Did you pause waiting for me to ask? I won't ask. How much do you weigh?
like a funnier way to do cardio. I'm just saying.
So if this was the other way around, where a fella approached a woman like this and was sexually inappropriate, he would be called a predator. There'd be 100 videos about him, including myself, calling him a cunt. Joey Small would have him thrown out of the gym. Just leave fucking people in the gym alone, you silly, silly, silly cunt.
Do any of you have a roster?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Immediately. Yes, ma'am. I'm the roster queen.
Tell us about the roster.
What's nice is what it is. No, I do currently have a roster right now. I think am I allowed to give a number?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I have 5 guys and 2 girls on my roster right now.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You make time for the things you want.
Can we please bring back the 90s men?
No, we cannot. No, y'all keep asking for shit that's never gonna happen. No, we are not going to bring back 90s men. No. Few discretion is advised.
The men who adored you for real, the men who really loved you, the men who begged for your love, like the ones who cared about you for real, the ones who, it don't matter who around, they're going to show their love for you. Like, bring back the nice men, bring back the respectful men, bring back the men who don't feel like they have to be hoes, please. Because these pit bulls y'all got out here, keep them.
You know what? In order for us to bring back 90s men, right, it would require y'all to be 90s women. And you making this video automatically disqualifies you from being that. Y'all talk about 90s men like y'all was actually dating them. Y'all don't know what the fuck those men were actually like. Was the music better in the 90s? Yes. Do I think relationships were in a better space? Yes. But what it would require for you to have a 90s man, you are not prepared to do because your mind is in today's day and age. Y'all ain't even trying to go 50-50. 90s men were notorious for going 50-50. It was a normal fucking thing. Y'all not trying to have no kids. And if y'all do, y'all only want one. I don't know too many families in the 90s that only had one kid. That was very fucking rare. Hell, you're not even trying to dress modestly nowadays. You think 90s men were okay with their women coming outside half naked? No, that was not a fucking thing. What's happening here is you are falling in love with the music and thinking all the men were like what the music is saying. And I'm not saying a lot of men were not. What I am saying is those men also had a standard. And most women in 2025 do not fit the standard of 90s men. That's just the reality of it. But you know what? I know you are not going to listen to me because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all get the change.
You really can be attracted to a man who's not your husband. No one talks about this, but it happened to me when I had 4 children under the age of 5, and I went to a new pediatrician's office. I'd never met him, and I'm waiting for him to come into the room, and the door opens, and this attractive man walks in, and I was stunned. I thought, this is our pediatrician? And he was so kind. He looked at me and smiled, and he said, a large family. I love large families. And you must stay home with them, he said with a smile. I'd never had a reaction like that. Living in Los Angeles, everyone gave me grief for having more than 2 children. And then he looked at me, caught my eye, and he said, you know, I wish my wife wanted more than 2 children. He seemed sad. He connected in that moment, and I thought, oh my gosh. It just took me by surprise to have such a vulnerable moment with a man I just met. And then he turned and looked at my son and started doing the checkup, and I thought to myself, well, I can pursue this conversation, or I can let it go and we can focus on my son, which is what I did. But when I left on the way home, I thought, why was I drawn to this man? What was that reaction about? A week later, I realized that I was thinking about the doctor. And I thought, oh my gosh, no. Is this how affairs start? I don't know. I'd never talked to anyone who had an affair, but it made sense to me that it would start off as a friendship, someone you have a shared interest with. And because of the fact that I had thought of it several times, I thought, I can't go back there. I don't know what this could lead to, and I'm not willing to risk it. I know it sounds like a radical move, but I felt I had to make that decision because I was invested in my marriage. Even though my husband and I were so busy, so busy. We were like 2 ships passing in the night trying to keep our family afloat with all we had to do. But I thought, I have a man I'm committed to. I love him. He loves me. We have children together. I am not going to play with fire. So I made a decision to cut it off, and I never told my husband. Why did I need to tell him? There was nothing to tell him. I took care of it. And I made a decision that to even today, I'm really proud of myself for making that decision. So I want to encourage you that there will be times when you have to make a tough decision to protect your marriage. And you can do it, and it's worth it.
And this is sort of along the lines of what men are looking for when they ask, what do you bring to the table? Loyalty, respect, catering to my man, cooperating with my man. I see somebody else that I think I could have connection with. Me and my husband, maybe we're not on rocky ground, but he's busy, I'm busy. I'm looking for a little something. But I still got a man at home. I still got kids at home. You seem like a great man, a really great man, but you're going to be a really great man for somebody else. As a matter of fact, I got a friend. She's single. Maybe you can be a really great man to her. And no, we're not going to do, get with my friend so you can, wait around for me. No, we're not going to do that. I already got a man at the house. But I hope you two can be happy. Love y'all. We going to send y'all some money for the babies. We going to send y'all some money for the wedding. All right. Y'all be blessed. That's it. Oh, you think I can come over and just kind of talk to you about some stuff? Well, my husband's not home. Oh, no, I don't need him. It'll just be me and you. What is it about? I mean, because, if it's some real deep stuff and you want to talk about marriage, my husband will probably be the man that you need to talk to. Like he's a married man, so he can probably give you a married man's perspective. Oh no, I would love it if you can give me your perspective. Whoa, I can give you my perspective right here on the phone. What is it? Right there, you don't need to come over. Loyalty, respect.
Tem coisas que beiram a insanidade, né? Olha só o que essa mulher resolveu fazer. Foi em um restaurante self-service e resolveu colocar o cachorro ali, ó, para comer. E só retirou quando o dono do restaurante ali reclamou. Qual que é a sua opinião?
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
Would you rather get $5 million or cancer?
What's the catch with the $5 million?
Straight to your bank account, $5 million or cancer.
And what's the catch with cancer?
You get cancer.
What kind of fucking question is that?
Yeah, it's pretty basic.
$5 million, I guess.
Same.
Okay.
Y'all, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Kevin Samuels was right. I hate to admit that so much. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming. And last night proved to me that I need a man. For real. Because I almost died in my room. It was 30 degrees in Houston last night. My toes almost froze off. Unfortunately, we got to stop with this strong, independent bullshit, because when it gets cold outside, we cannot cuddle up with our independence. Okay? Yes, I have an amazing blanket and central heat and all that stuff. I didn't turn the central heat on last night because I didn't know it was going to be so cold, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is, I should have been cuddling up with my man. Okay? I should have been increasing my body heat when it was cold. But you know what I was doing? Laying my strong, independent, stupid ass in the bed by myself. Now let me tell you something. I'm done being single. I've been saying this for months and I'm so serious. I am done being single. I want to love and cater on somebody with warm flesh. Okay? I want to honor and respect somebody who can keep me warm. I'm sorry. Y'all got this single shit by yourself. I am done with it.
Black women in particular, listen to me, listen well. I'm not your enemy. High value man ain't your problem. Feminism is your problem. And until you guys wrestle with the fact that you were used for someone else's benefit and come back to the table and sit down and talk to the men, because we're your only men, you won't be able to take advantage of what's next.
Why is it easier for women to get laid more than guys?
Women have been through more in their life, and they are, you know what? If they want to do it, they want to do it. And it is what it is.
That's why it's easier for women to get laid more than men?
Cut that. I think that women have been through more. They've been through a lot. And I think women, honestly, are more hurt by guys whenever, like, let's say there's a breakup. Does that make sense? There's a breakup.
I'm not following you.
Okay, well, hold on.
I got this question. Number one, men have really high, like, testosterone or whatever, you know, going on in there, you know, blah, blah, blah. So do women, whatever. But the thing is, men are less mature than women until the age of 24, 25. Yeah, and it's a proven fact.
Oh,
you can look it on the internet. And I think that is because women are sometimes they want to have fun, and that's okay. If they want to go like do whatever, like, you know, that's okay. But like a guy, like, he's gonna be like, oh, like, you know, like, she wants to have, you know, sex because, you know, like, it's a guy, and they're gonna want to do that because their maturity level is down here versus a woman is up here. And it's also a mind game.
I'm on a date right now, and we're going over celebrity crushes. And he just told me one of his celebrity crushes is Jessica Alba. I was like, okay, perfect. Mine is Annalie Chapa, and he didn't know who that was, so I'm pulling up pictures. And I'm like, okay, I get a pass for him. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, you would get a pass for Jessica? Like, what in the world? He's like, I wouldn't do that. Why in the world in what world would he be in the same room as her and have the opportunity to and not do that? Like, I would be mad. Okay, a celebrity that doesn't have herpes.
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No, I wasn't raised like that.
Halle Berry
No.
is in the room and you're not doing it.
No, if we're married, not a chance. If we're...
What if I tell you it's okay?
No. It's not okay.
What's funny to me is that women that have opinions like this will turn around a day from now, a week from now, years from now, and they'll be asking, where are all the good men? Well, ladies, you kind of turned him off with your opinions because all that discussion revealed is that you are not committed and you are not loyal.
And that right there lets you know we just got through talking about loyalty a minute ago. We just got through talking about loyalty a minute ago. And that right there lets you know there won't be a second date. Let them talk. Let them talk. Go ahead and pull out that phone. Go ahead and let them talk. Allow them to talk. You just got off, brother. If you have to pay $100 for the date, you're going to end up worlds richer with the right woman.
Yo, some women get on my fucking nerve. Like, they're over here fucking turning 40, telling me that, oh, I can't find a good man. I can't find a good man. And then they fucking talk to someone and they just stop talking to them. And I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? Oh, well, I asked him what he was doing and he told me he was eating chicken wings. Okay, and that was it. He was eating fucking chicken wings. You fucking stopped talking to him because he was eating fucking chicken wings? No, he should have, like, ate something healthier. Like, I want my guy to eat something healthy. The guy fucking wants chicken wings. You just stop talking to a guy for eating fucking chicken wings. That's why you fucking 40 and single. Like, what do you mean? They ain't good guys. He's not a good guy because he eats fucking chicken wings? Get the fuck out of here.
Needs to be banned in gyms. These need to be banned.
Maybe the man's just wearing it because it makes him feel confident and comfortable. Maybe you shouldn't be staring in the gym. I wonder if that's creepy.
You ever heard of the gym? You look pregnant.
Get the fuck away before I slap you. Get the fuck away from me before I assault you. I'm gonna assault you. You said something I don't like and I'm gonna assault you. And when you defend yourself, I'm going to scream that you're a woman beater and I'm a victim.
I think you need to date a guy who's like 6'4".
I sort of am right now.
Oh, really?
He's 6'7".
6'7"?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
This guy is gorgeous. He's 6'7".
Shut your
He's
effing
got long
mouth.
hair.
You just said 6 foot what?
7. He's 6'7".
2 episodes ago, that girl is talking to a guy who's 6'7".
Is it the same guy?
I gotta see a picture. That would be hilarious. Does he have longer hair?
Yeah. Wait, are we talking the same guy?
Can I see a picture, please? Please see a picture.
No, I'm so nervous because I like him
this
so
is gonna be
much.
the greatest thing in podcast history.
What does he do for work?
Maybe an actor? Come on, please say yes.
What's his name?
I don't know if you said
Text her right now and
No,
ask his name.
Oh my God. Oh
How old
my-
is he?
Where are you guys meeting these cute men? Because we go out to the bars every weekend, and we only see cute guys in the run clubs, at bagel shops, like fucking at the grocery store. I'm not gonna talk to you at the grocery store. The bar is the best place.
Literally.
And they don't go out.
No, because they have an issue with it, and I don't know
Why?
Because they say they're not worthy. The girls there are low value.
Well, you're never gonna find anyone then. Can y'all please start going out?
Because like you're not. I know you guys aren't gonna approach us at the grocery store or at the freaking run club. So like
no, because you're sober. Why would I talk to you if I?
It's also like 6 a.m.
God,
like be so fucking cool.
Y'all just asked the question, answered it, and proved it.
I don't think men leave happy homes. I think they leave once that respect is gone. I have been divorced for 8 years. I was with my ex-husband for a total of 10 years and we have a child together. And these are some of the things that I have learned along the way. And no, it did not come overnight, but ladies, listen up. If you want true loyalty from a man, ladies, you have got to stop making your husband or significant other the punchline for your social media likes and the gossip ring for your girlfriends. And don't forget, respect is like oxygen for a man. You take it away long enough and I'm gonna tell you what, honey, he is gonna suffocate. And men don't just wake up one day and just decide to leave. Men leave after the same repetitive days, like coming home after working hard all day to the nagging, complaining, moaning, and griping. This in the ear as soon as they walk in the door. And sometimes you hear these women say, I don't know what happened, he just changed. Or maybe he just adjusted to the way that you've been treating him. And some of you I know are gonna say, well, it sounds like he just can't handle a strong woman. Then, no, I'm pretty sure he can handle a strong woman. He doesn't want to handle a disrespectful one. So when your husband gets home from work, hug him, tell him you love him, how much you appreciate him, how much you're thankful for the hard work that he does to provide for your family, because I'm telling you, you do not want to be on the other side of this fence.
What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband starting with you?
I put 10 million.
Oh my God. Why?
Well, because like rich daddy things, like I don't want no brokey absorbing my energy. So I said 10 million. That sounds like in this generation, 18-year-olds are making 10 million. So I don't see why this dude can't make 10 million.
Do you think you're a $10 million woman?
I do. Do you think you are?
She didn't say I didn't say that I was, but I don't think that a man that makes 10 million would want a woman that has busted it wide open on the internet and would marry her.
I mean, there is somebody for everyone, considering you like got manipulated and like cheated on. I think there's somebody for everyone.
Busted wide open on the internet. And getting manipulated and cheated on is besides the factor. You came in here bragging about being 16 and lying about it and saying you did.
I also,
do you see the problem?
I might have got manipulated and cheated on, but I also have a man that is way above your caliber and would never date somebody like you. And I am the happiest I've ever been in my life. And I'm comfortable in my own skin that I don't have to bust it wide open on the internet for thousands or millions of people to see, and possibly your future children, which let's hope you don't procreate.
I hope
honestly,
my future children see me busting it open on the internet. I think that's empowering. I think that's empowering.
Okay.
No, I genuinely think that's empowering.
Do you think you've truly been loved?
No.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back?
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in relationships with
And they
people.
gave me what they had.
Right, but
they
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's
All
a
the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you
they didn't,
and didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
Right. It's tough. This is some journey, right?
It is.
And you know, I was thinking about your music. Most of your songs are about love. They really are.
They're all about love.
I tell you what, man. I was reading an article about J-Lo the other day and how she's getting divorced. Yeah, right here. Jennifer Lopez is getting, and I'm telling you right now, this is just what I've been seeing for the past couple of days. Jennifer Lopez is getting divorced again. What's her problem? And it goes on to say, this reminds me of a joke my former law partner told about a friend who was getting divorced for the fourth or fifth time. I can't remember what he said. I'm not going to read that joke. I'm not going to read that joke. But the point is, this woman doesn't seem to know when to quit.
Y'all really out here not talking to dudes because they got Android phones? I am sitting here scrolling the internet, laid up in my bed, and I come across a video, and it's a guy, and he asking these girls, like, do you not talk to dudes if they got Android phones? And they responded, like, if he got an Android, he lose 50 points. I'm not talking to him. Now, I jokingly talk about that green bubble because it is a little irritating. But Androids cost just as much as iPhones. Like, y'all really tripping. Like, y'all mad weird to not talk to a guy because he got an Android phone. It don't bother me not one bit. I'm more concerned with, can you spell? What you texting like on that Android? That's what I want to know. Y'all concerned about the wrong stuff. That's the problem. Get it together. Y'all weird.
So guys really be in their 40s trying to like mess around with females and stuff. Sir, your life is literally about to be over. Please go ahead and settle down.
If you want to hate men alone. Not the drag all joint body. Can't you hate them alone? Must you find someone to recruit your agenda? You hate men. You must hate men. You hate men. Besties. Why? Why? Like, you don't fit stand alone. Be a one-man army. Hate alone and be going, you understand? Human beings will be wicked. Some men are wicked, some women are wicked. You understand? So look for who to recruit. Come, let us, even if not church they go, come, let us hate together. Communion. Communion of the brethren. Come, let us. I'm a very peaceful person, Don't forget that.
Do you have any guy friends?
I do.
If we were dating and they wanted to spend time with you one-on-one, how would you react?
Okay, so a lot of the guys that I date with do not condone me having guy friends. But unfortunately, because I'm single and no one has asked me for marriage, I'm going to continue to have guy friends. I'd rather guy friends than female friends.
So you're saying that you're single until married?
Absolutely.
Even if we were boyfriend, girlfriend?
Absolutely.
So if I said, yo, my boundary is no hanging out with this dude who I don't know.
As a girlfriend, you don't have that ability to tell me what I can and cannot do because there's no ring on my finger and because there's someone out there that's going to give me the full throttle of what I want. I believe that.
But if we're together, why would you want to break that?
So let me reverse the question, right? So we're together, right? And you have a fan base of female friends, right? Will you hang out with them?
Not if it's something you didn't like.
Okay, so I like your thought process. A lot of guys won't think like that.
If you feel like the woman is letting herself go, ask yourself, am I loving her correctly to the point that she wants to show up as her best self? Sometimes it's not your man doing anything wrong. We deal with a lot of mental stuff. I need you to come and fight for me. Keep me safe from myself so much that I don't get to attack myself.
She said we gotta help her from fighting herself. So if you don't know what's wrong with you, how am I supposed to help you? Women need to wake up and at least hold themselves accountable. This experience that they speak of that you're gonna just make them feel so magical when they don't know what's wrong with them, that you have to go find out what it is. So they're gonna blame you for everything. They want to be respected as adults but treated like children.
Okay, I had a wife hire me to follow her husband. So he works 30 minutes away from home. He gets off at 5. He's always home at 5:30. But this past 2 weeks, like 3 days out of the week, he's usually coming home at like 6 o'clock, 6:15. And she wants to know what's going on. And she asks him and she's like, why are you always late now? He's like, oh, I'm staying home later at work. Or like there's a lot of traffic. There was a crash or whatever. And it's always 3 days. It's always Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So she's like, I want 3 days of surveillance to see what he's doing because I just don't trust him. Like, why is it taking him over an hour now just to get home from work? So I did surveillance on him. I did all 3 days and he did the same thing all 3 days and you're about to see it. Day 1, he went to McDonald's, got a little hamburger, parked to the side, ate it, and then went home. On day 2, he grabbed a little sandwich, was sucking his little fingers, ate his sandwich, and then went home. Day 3, I'm going to call this man Tom. Tom decided to go through Taco Bell drive-thru, eat his taco, and then went home. Updated the client, let her know. I said, girl, the only thing he's cheating on is his diet. She's like, he is supposed to be watching this cholesterol. Girl, bye. He's eating Taco Bell. I'm going to get a little Taco Bell, too, because that's my weakness. I already took a bite. Tom's eating, I'm eating, Tom's not cheating, he's just eating. Surveillance was discontinued.
I'm about to piss a lot of you bitches off with this one. Fuck women empowerment. You know what women empowerment did? It made us not need men. And you know what that did? It caused us to have men with children, have children with men, and not have them in the household. And you know what that also does? It fucks up everybody else's life. Fuck women empowerment.
It really be your own people, dude. My 16-year-old just found out that his dad isn't his real dad anymore because of my bitter-ass sister. She claims it's for his own good. But in what way is that for his own good? When I found out I was pregnant with my son, I made the logical choice to pick the father that made the most money. His real dad was working at McDonald's for like $8.25 an hour. I don't want that as a man. And I got pregnant, and so I picked the richer dad. And although the richer dad didn't take care of him and hasn't been around, he does pay child support, and he pays a lot, and it pays for a majority of my rent. Well, my sister never liked that, and I finally let her have my son thinking I could trust him. And she tells my son and confides in him that his dad isn't his real dad. And now he went and found his real dad behind my back with my sister. And they are all trying to fight and get my son taken away from me. My son doesn't want to live in my house. We haven't talked in 3 days. I think it's the most miserable thing a person can ever do is ruin some shit like that. I picked the right choice. Now who's going to pay my bills now? Because now they also told that the guy that's been on child support all these years, and he's trying to come after me and sue me for all the money he's been paying. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I didn't do anything wrong here.
Now, let me just say, I have no idea if this is real or not. People say anything online, so this whole story could totally be made up. But I will say I am pretty sure this happens all the time. She said she picked the man that was more beneficial to her to be the father. That is not how this works. The fact that you let a man working at McDonald's get you pregnant, that has nothing to do with the next man who came along. And then the fact that she didn't understand why the son is mad at her after 16 years is even crazier. This is not a game, ladies. Y'all can't be doing this stuff to people. In that moment, all you're thinking about is you. You're not thinking about that child. That child wants to know who his father is. And the fact that this other man has been paying child support and been paying for this kid for 16 years, he should be able to sue her. That should be a new law. Somebody put that in effect. It's just crazy because this happens every single day. And this just sucks because as a man in a lot of these situations, because these women are so sneaky, we have no idea what is going on. If this story is true, her sister was right in telling that boy because he needed to know, and that boy is right to have a problem with his mother because of that. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
I mean, I don't get why this is such a bad thing. You guys go on for years lying and carrying on. And then when somebody finally decides to blow the whistle on your lying, I mean, they were talking about that with Section 8 and EBT and food stamps. Y'all go on carrying on lying for years. And then when somebody catches you doing that, then you want to get mad at them as if they're wrong for catching you in a lie and calling you out. When the jig is up, the jig is up. We had a good run. We had a good run. They caught me. My time is up.